Hi guys! Hey, if you like this video, please click like. And if you'd like to see more of my videos, please subscribe. It would certainly be appreciated. Thank you. Hi everybody, it's Momma Eadie. And today I want to continue talking about winter and your fur babies, your dogs. Some people don't realize that just because they've got a coat don't mean that they don't need protection. And, you know, some breeds are blessed with a thick fur that keeps them warm naturally, even in very cold temperatures. But dogs with a thin coat may need to wear a sweater or coat when out in the winter weather. A good coat should reach from the neck to the base of the tail and also protect the belly. Now, I did a video the other day, and I will put that up there that tells you how to measure to make sure you've got the right size. But remember that coats will not prevent frostbites on the ears, feet, or tail. So even with a cozy coat, don't keep your short-haired dog out too long in freezing temperatures. If your dog feels the cold, you know, do shiver and try to walk him in the late morning or early afternoon hours when temperatures are a little warmer. And avoid early morning or late evening walks. Spending time playing outdoors, you know, while it's sunny, sunshine brings the added benefit of both of you getting vitamin D and not getting into that winter depression that a lot of us get into. Play fetch with them, you know, with toys, not sticks. We don't want to use sticks. They can get caught in their throat and cause choking and other injuries. You know, use a safe toy like a ball or a frisbee or, you know, another safe toy. Play together in the sun. Our family pets need to be indoors with us. The happiest dogs are taken out frequently for walks and exercise, but live inside for the rest of the time. Don't leave your pets outdoor alone when the temperatures drop. A good rule of thumb is to go out with them, and when you're ready to come in, they probably will be too. In addition to limiting dogs' time outdoors on cold days, don't let your pooch sleep on a cold floor in the winter. Choosing the right bedding is vital to ensure your dog stays warm. Warm blankets can create a snug environment. Raised beds can keep your dog off cold tiles or concrete. And heated pet beds can help keep the stiffness out of aging joints. Place your dog's bed in a warm spot away from drafts, cold tile, or uncarpeted floors. Preferably in a favorite spot where he sleeps every day so that the area doesn't feel unfamiliar. And, you know, make sure that they'll come in and sleep in that spot. Dogs will often seek heat. They'll get just as close as they can to a heater or a space heater or your baseboard heaters. So, you know, maybe get baseboard covers. Be sure and watch your space heaters that they don't get too close to them. If you have to use them, you don't want your pet to get burned. I have a problem. We have these, let's see if I can get you where you can see them. We got an old home, and if you can see it, that's a warm morning heater. Let me move this chair. And actually right now we're having a problem getting it lit. It doesn't seem to want to light for us. It's not very lit. But my cat likes to sleep on top of it. Well, it's okay when it's just the pilot light, but when it kicks on, it gets quite hot, and I have to run him off. I have to watch him pretty close. And I have a dog that will get up just as close as he can if I put the cushion up close. Now what I did is I had an old RV, and I brought the cushions in from that old RV and let them use them for beds, which is risen up about, I don't know, that high off the floor, and they seem to love it. So, you know, that's an option too if you can find an old RV. Protect your dog. Moisturize. Dry and cold weather can do a number on your pet's skin. Help prevent dry, flaky skin by adding a skin and coat supplement to his food. Coconut and fish oils are easy foods that can keep your pet's skin and coat healthy. If you find your pet's paws, ears, or tails are dry or cracking, you should also add coconut oil or apply coconut oil topically. In other words, like in their inside of their ears or the outside of their ears or wherever the skin is dry. Put that coconut oil on there. And it does work. I use that quite often. Although dogs may need an extra layer in winter, make sure it comes from a coat and not a layer of fat. Unless your dog lives outdoors during the winter, he usually won't need additional calories during the winter. Cold temperatures may even bring a lazy behavior and the need for fewer calories. Be attentive to your dog's activity level and adjust his calories accordingly. A high-quality, whole foods, preferably raw meat-based diet will help ensure a healthy coat and good energy for the winter months. Make sure you keep your dog hydrated. Dogs can dehydrate just as quickly in winter as summer. Although many dogs eat snow, it's not an adequate substitute for fresh water. If your dog spends time outdoors in your yard, make sure he has access to a bowl of water. Check it often and break the ice that forms on top. Or you can get heated bowls. I actually bought one for our beagles years ago when they were outside. Now, I had a heat lamp in there. I had straw in there. I had heated water bowls. I had automatic food bowls. So they were well cared for, believe me. And it was a nice, warm building. I know because I went out there and I sat out there with them just to see how warm it was. And it was very warm. And I'm talking below 0 temperatures. So they were good. But anyway, you can get a plug-in heated water bowl that will not freeze. And they're pretty big, or at least the one I got was pretty big. And it worked great if you absolutely have to keep your dog outside. Groom your dog. Your dog needs a clean, well-groomed coat to keep him properly insulated. This is especially important if your dog spends a lot of time outdoors. After bathing, dry your dog thoroughly, especially before allowing him outside. Of course, they'll get sick just like us. Just as we tend to develop foot cracks in winter, dogs can also suffer from cracked pads. And I've noticed that about my dogs a couple times. If your dog has furry feet, trim the hair that grows between his pads to prevent ice buildup between the pads. Winter salt on the city sidewalks can also burn your dog's pads and is toxic. So after walks around the neighborhood, rinse or wipe your dog's paws to remove any salt. You don't want him licking it off. A good way to do that is to get a bowl or a bucket and put warm water in it and stick their paw in it. Bring it out, dry it off, look at it, make sure it's got the salt off, the ice and everything. And it works real well rather than putting them in a tub or taking a washcloth or anything. If your dog shows signs of discomfort when walking outside or frozen or salted surfaces, consider using booties to protect his paws, especially these little small dogs. Snow can be a lot of fun, but also dangerous for your dogs. Snow piled near fences offers your dog escape routes that even well-trained dogs often can't resist. When you're clear snow in your yard, pile it away from fences to prevent your dog from climbing over it. Snow and ice often accumulate on rooftops, and if the sun is out or as temperatures rise, this accumulation can slide and injure your dog. Good point. If you can't clear the snow from the roof, keep your dog away from the roof. Although your dog is likely to be having a great time outdoors, take frequent indoor breaks for water and warming. And don't ever stay out too long. If you're walking or playing in unfamiliar areas, keep your dog close. It's easy for him to venture onto unsafe surfaces such as frozen ponds or lakes. And these may be covered in snow and not easily visible. With winter comes antifreeze, of course. Antifreeze tastes sweet, and dogs, as well as some children, will readily lick or drink it. Antifreeze is extremely toxic. I've had a video on that, and I will post that right here. Keep your dog out of the garage and off the driveway where she may encounter antifreeze or other harmful chemicals. And you'll be sure and watch them around your neighbors if they run loose, because the neighbors, if they don't have dogs, don't worry about it. They don't care. Just as cars can get dangerously hot in the summer, freezing cold temperatures are just equally dangerous for your dog in the winter. Leaving the car running involves additional risk, including carbon dioxide poisoning if the car is parked in a garage. Leave your dog at home when you go out to run errands. Cold weather will often aggravate existing medical conditions in dogs, particularly arthritis. Yeah, I've noticed my dogs are getting a little stiffer, but that's alright, we just got the glucosamine. It's very important to maintain an exercise regimen with your arthritic dog. Be mindful of slippery surfaces and make sure your dog has a warm, soft rest area to recuperate after activity. If you don't already give your senior dog a natural joint supplement to lubricate the joints and ease the discomfort of arthritis, you may consider adding one in the winter. Just like people, dogs are more susceptible to other illnesses during winter weather. Harsh winter weather brings a wide variety of concerns to responsible dog owners. Bitter cold, numbing wetness, or biting winds can cause discomfort for that special dog in your life. Paying special attention to your loyal friends' well-being during the winter season will ensure that you both enjoy the season to the fullest. And don't forget that winter cuddles with your canine buddy. They're a great way for everybody to keep warm. Yes, they are. Okay, that's it for today. I hope it gave you some good tips. Make sure you take care of those little buddies this winter, because I got a feeling it's going to be cold. It's already starting to get pretty cold in the end of October. So, I love you guys. Please be sure to subscribe. I need those subscribers, people. And I love my fur babies.